Alrighty, and we are back and once again ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and see where we're at in the process here. Last couple of missions have been amazing. I do remember being pretty excited about our Templar and the ridiculous amount of stuff that she has. So, let's jump in and continue with progress. Okay, ooh, resistance contacts, we definitely want that. Of course, the thing that's doubling our times is really not cool at all. Signal jamming.
By seeking the aid of those traitorous dogs.
Absolutely annoying. Let's finish this first, though. And then we're definitely going to do that. We want to get a few resistance contacts for sure. Just free spots.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Ooh, Gremlin Mark II and blue screen protocol.
Helping to keep the peace.
This is vital.
They're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
Okay, well that's instant, so we'll go ahead and do this.
The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of
both
dealing
of these are good
with
too.
Unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since.
Oh, we need alloys for that. I did not even realize. I would much rather do that. Did not realize we need alloys for that. Yeah, this needs Illyrium. Wow, I don't know if I've ever even... I'm sure I noticed it. It just slipped my mind. That's disappointing, but I guess because of that, we'll go with this.
I will begin our research immediately. Personally, I find the Chosen disconcerting.
Proving ground in
The
2 days, which is
attempt
really
at
good.
Humanizing our enemy will make it all the more difficult for our troops to face them in battle.
Another tick. Not great, but we're fine.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down,
We'll need to move fast. I got it. Thank you.
I will spread fear across this world.
Not great.
All will know what lies ahead.
The Elders never had any issues targeting
Okay,
civilians.
so just an automatic
Their
plus
Chosen
3
are
power.
No different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
New course.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
This is big, because there's a lot of stuff I need to research here.
Welcome to the proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more
10.
experimental concepts.
Nope.
Especially when it comes to weapons
I have 4
development.
cores. Well, I definitely want that. That's 30. Shadowkeeper is pretty big. Frostbomb is huge. Blue screen protocol is even bigger, and then we can also get experimental ammo, grenades, and heavy weapons. At some point, I really would love to build a Spark too. I'd like to get an early start on that. Normally, that's something I don't do until much later. But we need alloys, and we need a lot more money, so that's obviously going to have to hold. Blue screen is insanely important. I'd really like to have that axe, and I got to get this at some point too, but right now that doesn't cost any money. It's just a long time.
I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Okay, now it's only 6 days if we keep that engineer in there, which is probably worth it. So we'll clear this. I'm tempted to put a like a lab here. I almost never use labs. I mean, not labs. I'm sorry. I'm in a workshop. These are so expensive. I mean, that'd be the perfect spot for it, but 250 supplies, or for less than half that, I could get in the infirmary. I mean, it just doesn't make much sense. It's too bad they make that so expensive. It seems ridiculous to even invest in that. Now we have not upgraded this. We could, at some point, we can put 1 or 2 people in the resistance comms, but we don't need it right now. We do have power now because of that free power on the map, which I think is a big deal. Not everybody will agree, but...
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Okay, great. So this is going to be great for the next month.
This latest piece of intel on the Chosen might prove useful. You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something. My people are up for some additional
This is nice.
work if you've got
This is just a nice bonus. It's not something we have to have, but...
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Okay. I mean, this would be nice. We really could use an engineer. That's 8 days. How long do we have? We have 3 days until the drop. 3 days until the drop. We could really use another engineer. Supplies would obviously be good, but it's not needed. Don't care about this research, so we're not even gonna consider that. This could be good, but it's not really a priority. Getting intel is always a plus, but not really a priority either. And we don't need this either, so I think we're going to go with the engineer, even though it's 8 days. We can get 10 dodge. My ranger, this I guess is going to be my main ranger here. I hate not bringing her out though. It's kind of annoying, but if I give her that, she'll have all these. Wait a second, where's the dodge? Okay, here it is right here. So nobody has dodge besides her. I'd like for my Templar to have some dodge as well, but do I want to send my Templar out, especially now? My Ranger's going to easily be able to get kills coming up. And also, if that's kills, how does he have 0? Oh, this is bonds. Oh, I thought that was kills. It's definitely not kills, apparently. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, it's because of this that it's doing that. Okay, well it's not really telling me. I do think those are kills now. Sorry. Alright. Well, you're gonna get some more dodge. And we're gonna throw, who are we gonna throw in? Pablo. 8 days. Moderate wound. I'd really prefer that she doesn't get hurt, but I can't do this, obviously. So, another engineer will be great.
Don't worry, Commander.
And we should be able to play more cards next time, so that should be good. Should be a mission pop at any time now. Oh, we actually cleared this. That's nice. Okay, so that's done. So we get supplies and alloys, and the lyrium crystals. Yeah, both I'm really short on. And what's the next thing I need to build? None of these are going on that on the exposed power coil, so I guess we don't really need to do that. We could try starting on this, I guess. Be a long time. It'd be 10 days if I had another engineer to spare, which I really just don't right now. We'll get this done, and then I think we'll be able to go left, right, and down. I really can't remember though. But either way, that's a good. Oops, that's a good start. So now we're about to get our supply drop.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the
Very
Resistance
low
under
money.
your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
The elders have blessed me.
Ooh, this is bad.
Empowered me. I am stronger than ever. And I will not fail there. You would do well to be more protective of your secrets. For soon there will be nothing left for you to hide.
Annoying. I really don't want this. Ugh, that's not great either. That's not great either. Oh, look at all this. We got a little bit more room to breathe here. Okay, so we can do this. We can take this down because let's see what we have here. I mean, that might not be bad. Because we don't have that many other things, and because we're working on that, I might put this in. I mean, this is nice and all, but it's really not necessary. I haven't really even been linking people yet, so. I mean, that might be good, but I've probably never used that. I mean, this could be good, but I think I prefer this. I mean, you could argue this would be better than something like this, but and the speed, I mean, that's just going to help us in the beginning, and we'll take it out once we're done. So I kind of like this. We're going to go with this for now.
We'll do as we're told.
Yeah, see, that just automatically picked up the supplies. I don't even see them anywhere.
I was born of the
It's
elders'
nice.
own power, of their very essence, to serve as their greatest champion. For the gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of their will, and they instill in me an understanding of their gifts that none other can comprehend.
Okay, well, that's big. I still have to buy them, and I think I am going to invest in at least one or two, because having blue screen, I want at least 3 or 4 sets, and the bombs can be ridiculously powerful against groups as well. I don't really care that much about this. Hunter's Axe would be really nice, and that's only 3 days, as well as this. I'd like to have the Frost Bomb as an option as well. I mean, I'd like to have all this stuff, clearly, but we're going to have to do the Skulljack at some point. But to be quite honest, I'm going to hold back or hold off on doing this right now, because I want to kind of hold the story up for a little bit and try to get some power.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Hunter's Axe and Shadowkeeper. We'll get those 2 done. I've only got 3 more cores. We're gonna need the Frost Bomb at some point. So Hunter's Axe, Shadowkeeper, then Frost Bomb. That's not that bad. And then at some point I'm gonna get me a Spark too. Let's see what we have
What can
that
I do for you, Commander?
we can purchase here as well. What am I doing? Hello. Nano, definitely not. Okay, wow, this is a lot of stuff, but I'm going to run out of stuff pretty much immediately. I really would like the sniper rifle, 10 alloys, which means we can't do anything else, because pretty much everything is 10 alloys. except for that and that, but what would have the biggest impact? Either the sniper rifle or the mag cannon, and they're both exactly the same amount. You know what?
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface,
Let's
it was
do.
very
Oh, I
comfortable.
need blue
But
screen
there
as
was a
well.
price for that
75 a
comfort.
pop.
The millions of people in those cities don't
Yikes.
seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything.
This is
Not
expensive.
to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing
If I
identification
get that
to a land.
and that
Hello, Commander.
plus one blue screen, and I'm basically spent for the entire month. But when yeah, I mean, I'm doing it. Oh, that would just put me under. Let's see if we can get to the black market before we get interrupted with a mission.
Avenger
My
forming
guess
new
is
course.
it's gonna spawn a mission right when we get here.
Market is open.
Okay, well let's see what they want first. They're interested in sectoid corpses. Stun Lancer, it's used for spider suit. We're not going to build probably more than one. Yeah, I need Vipers actually. Okay. We don't have a whole lot. We could get 18 bucks. Okay. Well, we're essentially... Oh, we could buy a scientist for 75. Damn. I need this, is what I need. I don't have much now. PC, let's see here, speed or focus, advanced hair trigger. I prefer superior. Could buy 94 supplies for 30 intel, and then we basically have no intel at all. I wouldn't typically do all that, but we'll see where
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our
Yes,
only
that's
option is
true.
to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the ring.
Hey, Commander.
$30 and 3, 60, so 90. Oh well, we're just gonna do it all. Now we're broke. But you know what? We got a lot of upgrades. I mean, aside from armor, I don't think you could get that many upgrades in one go. That's pretty insane.
You know,
Yeah, this is
I probably
good.
wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your
Quiet.
father.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system,
Don't trigger.
but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship
There it
running,
is.
but he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
We can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
We completed our research
Look at
in
this.
remarkable time,
I
Commander.
still don't have alloys for plated. That is so stupid of me. I really should have held that, but whatever. We got tons of weapon upgrades. The armor will come with time. Alright, 3 days, 3, 4, 5, 9. We've also got these, so we could do one of these if we really wanted some intel. Let's start with the
This
priest.
specimen known to our troops as the Advent Priest, has up until recently been rarely sighted outside the city center. While not physically intimidating, much like the elders themselves, these priests are deceivingly powerful psionic beings. Even in death, their remains still radiate with powerful afterimages of psi energy. I have to admit, there is something exciting about working.
Okay, let's see what mission we're going on, because it's got to pop in about 2 seconds. Come on now.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid
Wow.
off like we hoped.
Okay, great. Another engineer.
Commander, I've learned that we have new opportunities to strike at the Elders, should you wish to pursue them.
I wonder why it is. Oh, it's probably because I don't have a tower in the skirmishers area. That's why I'm not getting any additional stuff. Moderate, low. Ooh, this is an auto promotion. 7 days. Okay, let's quickly look at our. Put another one in there, making that even quicker. 4 days. Now that we have 3, we can just, and remember our card that's being played right now is another 50%, so it's cutting these times way down. I don't think I've ever been able to utilize it quite as good as it's being done right now. We'll try to knock all as much as we can while this month is still active. We may do it another month as well. Okay. We have 17 days. I'd really rather be hunting the Warlock, but this is a higher ambush chance. We got resistance order. Oh, that's kind of good, I guess. Ability points is always good. Alien loot is good, and we get mobility. Superior weapon upgrade is good. Facility lead is not terrible, but it's also for a moderate ambush chance. It's unlikely that I'm doing that. It's not the worst idea. And then intel with mobility. Okay, so I think we'll get the big one out of the way first. Automatic promotion. I think we're going to put this specialist in. Who else could go? I mean, I could send my sharpshooter, but let's put my specialist in. Add a required soldier. Pablo will go again. I have to put a sergeant in there just to. Wow, that's. That's not ideal. But if they got captured, that would be real bad. Well, if that's what we got to do. Let's see what Washington has on him. I want to make sure that. Gremlin. Okay. Now who's... Wait, I just picked the wrong thing, obviously. He's going to get the promotion. Soldier's going to be Pablo. And the Sergeant Plus... Who's it going to be? Who can I live without? If I have my Templar, then I can probably live without my Ranger, even though I'd really, really prefer to take them out, but I guess that's what we'll do. This is susceptible to ambush, so I think this will work. Ambush is low. I hope it doesn't trigger, but if it does, then it does.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Okay. One Hunter-X has been added to the inventory. That's great.
I have made a number
really
of
surprised.
interesting discoveries, Commander.
Sustaining sphere. Okay. I mean, that's nice and all, but I mean, I could probably use that, but I think I'd rather just keep going with the normal
Although I would
research.
expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this.
Okay. Now, it's literally has to hit in like seconds. Come on now.
Commander,
There
we've
it is.
located one of their facilities.
No. It's another one I can't get to. Great. Thank you. Wow, we got the Shadow Keeper as well. Great. That's an excellent pistol, especially for snipers. And now we're making some serious progress. There it is, finally. I knew it would have to do something pretty quick. Oh man, we're gonna have to do this. Risk of ambush on all covert actions. I absolutely hate that one. This sucks, and I'd really like a scientist, but can't do it. The Chosen always attempt to capture soldiers. This sucks too, but if we can lock them down, we won't have to worry about it. So I guess we got no choice. Oh, this is bullshit right here. They've reduced their presence in this area, Okay, I'm gonna save before I even attempt this because this may not work. Let's go ahead and do a backup save right now because I don't know about 3 people. That's gonna be 3 people mission. Wow, can I spell? I should have said 3-person mission, but whatever. You get the idea. Okay. If we have to back up, we can just back up right here and do a different one. I'll give it a shot, but I don't know. That might be pretty rough.
Western United States.
I guess we'll find out soon enough. So the question is, who will I bring?
Quiet, Commander. We'll have to limit the squad size to 3 of our best units. Let's hope they can get the job done without additional support.
Who do we have this? This would be kind of cool. Templar, Reaper, and Skirmisher. So he has the mag. Autoloader, expanded mag. Okay. Eventually we'll get a perk where we can swap these. I hope that's soon because it's a bit annoying. This might be an interesting one to try, especially since she's cloaked. So what do we have? Muton, ooh, yikes. Sectoid, Advanced Trooper. There's only 8. I think we can do this. And hopefully they won't be super tired either. Let's try it. I missed the title of the mission, unfortunately, but should be interesting nonetheless.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Okay, tomb face. Nice. Tomb. Why does that sound weird?
Signal triangulation is locked in the location of a hidden alien communications relay uploading data to the Advent network in this area.
Alright, well, this ought to be really
Disrupting the
interesting.
aliens' progress is our highest priority, so we're moving to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer.
Good lord, could that be
Terminate
further
any
away?
hostile forces operating in the area.
There's
Secure
only
the site
8.
and destroy that relay. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. If we're going to keep this one quiet, Commander, we'll have to limit the squad size to 3 of our best units.
Yeah, we already know
Let's
that.
hope they can get the job
Obviously.
done without additional support.
Okay, well, let's do our traditional. We are going to have to save scum this one, probably. But, it's fine. Let's see if I walk right into one or not. No? Okay.
I run.
I mean,
I can cover it.
Templar could probably handle this solo with how ridiculously powerful she is. Oh, I hear something. Or not. So we just have to destroy that, huh?
I go where you tell me. Advancing quickly. I'll go quickly. I'm at your service. Definitely something coming.
There's only, what did I say? There's only 8. Hopefully I can remember that. Oh, that's a picture of my guy, I think.
Moving as ordered.
Okay.
For hiding is over.
Right in front of me. Got it.
I must run. That seems reasonable.
Alright, let's see what they do here. Now, if I move out here, I could easily be flanked by another group back here, which is very likely going to be what happens. So instead of doing that... See, there's really no telling which way they'll go, so if they walk through this door, they're going to flank her too. If they walk past here, they'll flank her. And that will reveal. If I go here and they walk past here, then they'll flank her. So this is one of those situations where doing a quick save and then making a choice. Since we have to go that way, I'm going to stay right here and just see what happens.
Turn on watch.
Okay, they did nothing. Okay, cool. So more than likely that kills. If I do it from here, I'm in full cover on this side, so let's see what happens.
Surges forth. Our advantage is lost.
Is it? Got some loot. Another core, we need those, so that's great.
Advent has come.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of. So this is 5 of the 8, which means there's one group left after these. It's a bit worrisome. Just shy, huh? Oh wait, is that it? Can't remember if this doesn't use a turn or it just doesn't end the turn. What does this say? No longer ends the turn. Okay. I'm guessing if I do this on the second turn, it will still end my turn. 40% chance, huh? Knowing that information, and I'm going to say this too, but I might just back up because now that I know they're there, it's either that or I take an 89 on this and then hope that, or like set up a trap basically. Okay, that hit.
Armor deflection.
I mean, stun lancers can easily reach us no matter what we do, so. I'm going to put myself here and hope that when he moves... Oh, I should have looked at this first. Do I have the not chance to reveal? I don't think I do. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, it's not. That's not what it is. Never mind. Well, I guess we can take the chance. Whatever. Of course it reveals her, so...
They found us.
Well, this puts her in a bad position, so we'll see what happens. I know what's going to happen, though. I'm not going to like it. Well, that's bad. Little blade storm action, though. I hope the other one comes towards us. Come on. Come to me. Yes! This is how Blade Storm absolutely dominates. Literally 2 free kills. Because they got, Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to roll with that. It wasn't the worst. Could have been way worse than that. I am going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not, because apparently I can't. Oh, this unit is flanked, right, okay. Okay, who's the lowest? I think she's the highest. Look at that crit for 10. Blood trail and all that. Nice. Okay, I have a feeling that the last group is going to walk into us now.
I will sense any disturbance.
No? Okay. So before I do anything, this is probably unnecessary, but we're good.
I stalk my prey. I will go.
You can never escape my sight.
The invaders send a patrol
Okay.
near the objective.
And once they're marked
Commander, we have a positive ID on the
by
alien
her,
relay.
they never disappear. So even if I go out of line of sight now, %40 chance to crit. I could try to take one out right now, or oh man, See, and this is one of those situations where if I run her in and I hit this middle guy, I believe they won't break until after I do that. If they do break off, then it wouldn't work, but I could set a blade storm trap again. Okay, well that's not worth anything. Okay, and I can't really do this. So I think what we're gonna do is, since the other are not concealed, we can just hope for a crit here. Also, I can do this just in case y'all are wondering. I have a little additional information on the targets, so that's kind of cool. All the different things they can do. Health, dodge, mobility, things like that. It's kind of neat to see. 14 versus 14. Nice. Okay, well we're gonna see if we can get the kill right here. Since this is the last group anyway. And we got it. Great. Oh, and we didn't. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. %74% chance. Do we risk it? If it works, we're gonna be awesome then. There it is. Nice. These guys are so awesome. Can I not see the target, really? Okay. I don't think I can do 8. But guess what? We'll set up the blade storm trap.
For the Templars!
And even if they were going to shoot me, I'll just parry it, so we'll be fine.
Repositioning.
And there it is. Auto Blade Storm, and you are dead. Blade Storm is so ridiculously good. And on a Templar, it's even more ridiculous.
Reinitializing weapon.
Okay, we took a little bit of damage, but no biggie.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
That was a fair play by them, so well done. It was actually not terrible. Not terrible at all.
Announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center.
Pretty fun. 3 of the best tiers or special units or whatever. Pretty cool. 3 days and 8 days. That's not great.
Finger on the trigger.
Of course, that will be less once we get the like the medic bay or whatever, and have an engineer in there. But we don't have it. 91 supplies is good though, and we countered that, so excellent. Yeah, we know it's low. Okay, very good. So we will accept that. I think that went pretty well considering I only had 3 people. Okay. Find the stronghold 4 days. Clear the machinery is literally done, so we might as well just pop in there and scan for that. There it is. Okay. I'm wondering if it... Hopefully we can remember that our power coils are down here. And now that we got that money and... What was the other thing we were going to do? So proving ground. We were thinking about an engineering thing, but it's too damn expensive. We still need to get the training center up. We need the infirmary for sure. And eventually we're going to need the Psi Lab. Huh. See, this costs 5 power, but if I put it on one of these, that gives us Illyrium. It's 31.
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
7 days for that. That's nothing. That's amazing. It's because of that card, too. Because otherwise it'd be 14 days, I think. How long do we have? We have 13. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that card in at least one more go. Whoops. So, because if we can clear all this stuff out, then we can just build what we want to build at that point. Okay, so
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This
Frost
ship isn't all
bomb's
that
coming.
different from the old base.
ooh, we could do a spark. Ooh, I want a spark. I want a spark. I want a spark. 2 cores, 100 supplies, 20 alloys. That's gonna wipe us out on alloys. How many are we getting alloys here? $20 crystals, not alloys. Shit. Wait, is that right? Illyrium crystals, I think is what that is. Well, that's just 50 supplies, so I could actually queue both. I'd really like to get this a lot earlier than I normally get it. So in 10 days we'd have the Frost Bomb and the Spark that we could start taking out, and they are pretty damn strong.
Sounds
Yep.
good, Commander.
We're
I'll
doing
let you
it.
know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Then you know what? We'll just queue up the Skulljack because we're going to have that eventually anyways. Okay. Now we're good for that for a while. Oh, alien alloys. Okay. Well, I could really use that, but I also want to finish this.
Your Templar friends are no different than
Oh, it's only 2
countless
days.
other species
I must have dropped off.
who found themselves obsessed with the Elder's power.
Now watch this up here. It'll go up to. It should go up to 5. Okay. Come on. Do you really have to show me this
Commander,
every
the
time?
aliens continue
Say
to
the
make
same
progress on
thing
the
every
Avatar
time?
project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll
Need to move fast. Yep, that's true.
I think you will find our
Okay, there it
results
is.
have exceeded expectations. I find it unusual,
Battlefield medicine.
to say the least,
Like that too.
that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a
Oh, we
genetic
might as well do that.
derivative of this wholly reptilian creature. The science is
Oh.
eager to begin, Commander.
Alright, that was the end of it anyway. Okay, +1 resistance contact. We need to do that at least a couple of times.
Avenger plotting new course.
By the way, we can hit that black side up anytime we want to, but
When inspired,
just
our
like
team
that,
is
we got
actually
31
quite
intel. That's
efficient.
not terrible. We still can't do plated armor, which is 10 alloys. Dude, I must be stupid. I keep forgetting this. Okay, let's do... I want to do the Muton.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting. Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the city.
Okay, now we've got a frost bomb. That's great.
So many have suffered for your efforts, even those you would consider innocent. When will it end, Commander?
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense. Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action. But after a few days' rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Our people managed to find another bit of information on these Chosen that have been trying to hunt you down. Keep this up, Commander, and we might just make you an honorary Reaper. Things are going so well. Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
This is cool and all, except you almost never get a soldier that's worth a damn.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Okay, we're making good progress there. We didn't get ambushed, so that's good. Or captured, obviously. But I think we negated that. Okay, well that's great. How many days do we have left? We've got 10 days. So what can we get done in 10 days? That's 7 days. So this has to be a lieutenant, which is a bit rough. Oh, both of these guys leveled up, actually. You know what? Let's go give them their promotion here real quick. Definitely run and gun. Okay. I'm going to go covering fire on this. These are wounded a couple days. That's really not great, but we have plenty of people ready, so we should be fine. And that's without the infirmary, so okay. Once again, 10 days. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting this mobility, to be quite honest, but and that could be good too, but it's just a moderate ambush. That's kind of crappy, but making this progress now. Okay, if we're going to get ambushed, who do we want? More than likely, we want our Templar. Aim. Do we bring our it has to be a sergeant plus, huh? This negates the capture, but there's still a moderate chance of. I wish I could equip these guys in here. This is kind of stupid. Beth Williams. I mean, she doesn't have that much, really. Well, I guess we'll roll the coin here and see what happens. I feel like getting these to the third stage this early helps us card-wise for sure. Okay, so we're gonna take a Templar because of Bladestorm. That's just, I know we're gonna get ambushed. So the aim, I mean, I could pop in a specialist, I guess, too. No, I think I am gonna go with the skirmisher. I'd like to get his aim over 80, or her aim, excuse me. And then a grenadier. I think that's good. 7 days, and we'll know pretty quick if that's gonna trigger or not. All right,
Followers will lead this action.
we're committed.
To victory.
That's great.
Did you expect that I would be fearful at the news of your discovery? You
Well, this
may
is
be
nice.
aware of my movements, but it will change nothing.
Resistance comms, resistance ring, power relay. Resistance ring upgrade. So we already did that one. Let's do this one. So now we have a whole nother, we should have another slot that we can put a card in just because of that. If I remember correctly. We can't really do anything else, so you know what? We'll just put an engineer in there. That's where we would be if we had an extra engineer, but once this clears, we'll try to knock these out as quickly as we can so we can swap that card out later. Muton Autopsy hopefully will be the plasma grenade that we can research.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Yes.
The aliens make a strong statement by fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down. After a careful examination of the specialized Advent unit identified as the Purifier, I have found clear evidence of genetic modification to the subject's thermoregulatory glands. These changes, in conjunction with their specialized armor, give the Purifiers an impressive heat tolerance, bordering on total immunity.
Okay, so we've got the spark coming up, the supply drop, and the skulljack is going to be later, it looks like. Okay, what else did I put in the
We're ready to go,
proving ground?
Commander. If you need a skulljack, we can build one at any time.
I'd like to get that as well. And there's the plasma grenade, but I can't do it now. We'll get the alloys eventually, and we'll come back to it. Okay, well, we've done quite a bit here. It's only a matter of seconds before we get a mission here again. There it is. Oh, a raid, perfect. All right, so before we even take this on, what I'm going to do is a save, just in case. You never know. Actually, you know what? Let's delete that and let's name it raid. Okay. We'll go in, we'll set up for it, and then when we come back, that's what we'll start with.
Setting course for Sector 10.
I always do. I'm going to
United
start doing
States.
that now, just in case it starts skipping a bunch of stuff. Difficult. Okay, well, we're definitely going to take our sharpshooter. These are going to be low-level guys, so this is going to be challenging for us, unfortunately. sectoids, a couple of enemy unknowns. That's not a good sign. But we are going to take a ranger. What do you think? Double rangers, sniper, medic. I mean, until they're a certain level, that doesn't really make much of a difference, but... Okay, let's unequip the barracks. Alright. We do have a sniper rifle that at least has something on it. What does it have here? Advanced autoloader. Can't do anything else, unfortunately. I don't know what happened to our weapon that actually had something on it. See if there's one of these. No, it doesn't appear so. Okay. Another sniper. Good. Shotgun. Okay, now who's higher as far as... I'm going to give her the better gun. 4 to 6 versus 4 to 6 stun chance, and this is no stun.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Okay. The other guy will keep the arc blade. This one can be thrown as a free action, which is why I'm bringing that as well. Okay, now, sniper is going to automatically get blue screens, so I know we're going to have a use for that at some point. I'm going to bring the frost bomb.
Charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
I need to take it off here, actually, for her. Put it on her. She's higher level, so... Oh, he has the triple, so yeah, he will be able to get... We'll be able to heal if we need to with him. Okay, now what else do we have? I don't think we have anything else, really. Okay, that's unfortunate, but alright. That's at least some upgrades. Yeah, I could put that on, but then I can't swap it if I need to swap stuff later, so we're going to leave it as is. So this is how we're going to start the next mission. A couple of enemy unknowns, so that'll be exciting. It's in the wilderness, so snipers should be effective. So 2 snipers, 2 rangers, a grenadier, and a medic. We're going to see how this works. Hopefully the sword, luckily they both have blade master, so that's at least something. That's not much, but it's something. He only has long watch, and she only has shredder, so... Alright, we're going to start out with them in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.